think you all know why we're here, to announce the new temporary location of the downtown branch of the Windsor Public Library. And certainly today's announcement has been months in the making. And for the temporary site, we had many things to consider. We wanted to find space that was downtown. We wanted a space that could accommodate the most necessary of the library amenities. We wanted a space that was bright. We wanted a space that was open, and a space that was available to be retrofitted if needed. We also wanted a space that was available and ready for this time next year, because as you recall, this move has to be made by June of 2019. And so I'm pleased to say that unanimously, the library board, almost unanimously on city council, we agreed that this was the right location.
The new branch at City Hall will not be a traditional 20th century public library. Rather, it's a unique opportunity for WPL to join great public libraries like the mayor's mentioned, Toronto and Vancouver, to re-envision our service by reaching out to our customers where they are.
Now, plans are now being finalized for library services to be spread over 3 floors of space in the new City Hall expansion area. So you would recall that we had that discussion several years ago about whether or not to add additional space to this particular building for future growth. And of course, it was less expensive, it was a better investment for the taxpayers to do that now and build that space connected to all of the HVAC systems and the electrical systems in the building than to do it some years in the future. And so this building, we believe, is the right building. The expansion space that is here, we think is the right amount of space for a downtown branch. And of course, we recognize that this will not be a branch the size of the current library at 850 Ouellette. In fact, that building is probably twice the size that we actually need when we construct the permanent home of the Windsor Public Library's central branch.
The new branch will be located, as the mayor said, on 3 floors. The 3rd floor will be working back end of house for the library staff. The 4th floor will hold our adult fiction, our community living room. It'll be very much like the main floor at Central, just a little smaller. And then the 5th floor will resemble our 2nd floor at 850 Ouellette, with quiet study areas, our nonfiction collection, our public access computers, and our study space. Library staff will begin working on transition plans to ensure that the branch at City Hall is a welcoming public space while continuing to serve the information and reading needs of the community around 850, who we've served for the last 47 years. This beautiful new City Hall belongs to the people of Windsor, and we at the Windsor Public Library are thrilled to be making this building a 21st century community hub, but also a place to read, learn, and discover. We're thrilled to be here.